All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday.
It's a gloomy Wednesday.
It's a gloomy.
Why do you start it like you've been working on radio? When did you start doing that?
I don't know. I just
hey everybody, it's Bryan Callen. We're here in studio.
I'm here
next to Brendan.
It's a gloomy. It's kind of we're pushing up on that gloom, June gloom, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why you started doing that. You just jump on it. Hey everybody, it's Bryan Callen. I'm coming to Irvine this weekend. Get your cars now, Sunday.
Get your tickets now. Don't walk. Run to the box office, ladies and gentlemen. They are going super fast. It's Bryan Callen live and in person. And I'll tell you something. Speaking of live in person, Brendan, I'm super happy to be here on this Wednesday. Our Sema's looking fantastic. Got her hair all kinds of mounded up on the top of her head. She's got a wrap around it. I have no idea how a girl does that, but I approve. And then we got Chin, our standard Chin, a giant Korean man. He's a giant Korean man who's our rock. He's just a big old piece of granite. Nothing changes. He just does his fucking job, all kinds of quiet with those long fingers and that beautiful singing voice.
Come on down.
Come on down, Chin, and show us your dong. All righty.
Isn't it weird? I've noticed that probably the past 2 months.
I just noticed.
Chin will go, and then you go, hey, everybody, it's Bryan Callen. It's good to be. I'm like, God, man, he's changed.
I've changed a little bit.
Changed.
I'm becoming, as you get older, you get more cheesy. I was at the, this is the
You're
worst.
watching too much Ryan Seacrest.
So my dad, God love him, he's 77. My dad will go to a restaurant. And he'll say, the woman will come over and he'll say,
the waiter.
The waiter. And so if it's a woman, he'll say, my son will have, my movie star son will have the such and such. And I know I'm a little handsome for you here, so it might be a little difficult.
He does every time?
Concentrate. Whatever he does. Well, guess who does that now? Guess who?
You do that.
Yeah, I'll do shit like, listen, sorry if you're probably getting lost in my eyes. I have. Oh,
you do?
Whatever.
Bro,
I do.
You've been doing that for years.
Sure have. But when you're
You know what your go-to is? I know you think I'm a bodybuilder, but I will have the carrot cake. I'm like,
yeah,
I can almost beat you to it.
And I get nothing. I get nothing.
No, they go, ha ha.
I'll get
say carrot cake?
I'm a bodybuilder, so I won't be having the carrot cake, but ha ha ha.
You go, very good. What else you got?
Or how about the woman in, where were we? She was like, you're a bodybuilder? I was like.
Oh, you're talking about, I think it was Chicago?
Yeah, no.
Chicago. Oh no, we're in Minnesota.
Not a bodybuilder. Well, I'm not at a convention here.
Well, how about the other day we're at one of our favorite restaurants. We're there to do some work, and those two girls sit next to us, older women. Like, so what do you guys do?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're just doing some work with my friend here. Just work. Very cool. I sell dog supplies. I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, I like dogs. So, anyways, Bryan, she goes, what are you doing? Brian's all, huh? I mean, you love it.
Oh, well, I could see you go right to your phone.
Dude, nothing drives me more
But I was
crazy.
looking at her. She was
we
were sitting at a communal bench, and she was just right there in front of me. And sometimes you're just like, it's like on a plane when you keep reading and they just keep talking to you.
But there you can't do anything.
You can't do a damn thing. You cannot do a damn thing. Yep. Well, there it is.
I was just like, God damn it.
One time I was getting my makeup done. And this guy was doing my makeup like this, and kind of a macho guy. It's very rare you see a kind of a macho, kind of straight man in makeup
artist
in Hollywood.
Yeah,
typically,
very
I mean, you get them, and but and I'm not saying, but typically it's my experience is it's more rare.
Hey man, don't walk the line. No, most of the time, male makeup dudes are feminine as fuck.
Yes,
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
You don't have to.
So he's doing my makeup, and it's funny because he's one of those guys where when he's doing your makeup, he looks like he's about to run a race.
Sweating?
Yeah, no. When you ever see somebody at the start line, they're not in the crouch, but at the start line, and they got their legs spread and they're about to run.
Oh yeah,
that's how he's doing my makeup.
Well, I like that. He's serious.
Intense guy, and he's da. And the woman who's also a makeup woman, she's just talking to him, and she just keeps talking, and it's like 6:30 in the morning, and he's trying to get me done, and he's trying to give me a scar, so it's kind of an intricate thing, and he's got to get somebody else.
He's doing work,
and she keeps talking to him and asking him questions, and finally he just, as he's doing, he goes, he couldn't help it. He goes, "Lady, you got to stop talking to me." And she goes, "What?" And he goes, "You got to stop talking to me. I can't focus," and because he couldn't, and she goes, "I'm sorry." And I felt so fucking bad.
It's hard for me to do that. See, with those people the other day, they go, "Oh, so you're a fighter." I go, something like that. And then I go back talking to you. And then they'll just keep fishing. I'm like, oh my God, take a fucking hit. No one's better at this than our boy Todd Feldman. I was at this party with him. He knows everyone there. Everyone wants something from him. And this guy in the military goes, "But let me stop you there. We have a lunch on Thursday, right?" And he goes, famous, big time dude. And the guy goes, "I think so." He goes, yeah, I remember. We have lunch on Thursday. Let's talk about it then because I'm busy right now. I'm talking to my friend. So we're going to do it on Thursday.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Great. Very
I've never
appropriate.
seen someone
very good
manage their time and situation like that ever.
Yes.
And it's not mean. It's very direct. And it's
Yep.
like, hey, let's go through this on Tuesday when I see. But right now, I'm enjoying my time with my friend. I wish I had
The worst
that.
is to see, like, sometimes celebrities, like, say, Piven or someone like whoever it might be, when they go to restaurants somewhere in Beverly Hills or it's a hangout spot. Okay, I know why most guys don't do this, because what happens is there are people that will come up and try to sell you shit. They'll just come up and tell you about their eyeglass store. They got a card. Everybody is coming at you.
Ever worked?
Yeah, it's
Has that
incredible.
where someone's like, did you say flying cars? You know what? Give me your card. Give me your card.
I sat next to Quincy Jones one time. This is when my second year in Mad TV, and he took us out. And I was sitting with Quincy Jones. And what was incredible was how many people came up to him and how many people were pitching him one idea after another. It was incredible.
Weird.
I've never seen anything like it. What was amazing about him, and I said to him, he would take their hand, he'd shake their hand, he'd bring them into him, and he would put his head basically on their head and listen. And then say something like,
Let's say back
I'll
up,
keep
bro.
that in mind, man. Let me know. And
That's
push
cool.
him. But he'd do it really quickly. And I said to him, you are so good at navigating this. You're just kind of pushing these guys off. And he said,
He's a black belt in crowd
He said,
control.
no, I'm actually listening to see if there's a good idea. And if there isn't, I kind of just say, all right, thank you, man.
He's taking
But
good
he
ideas.
gives them that, when he's there with them, you feel like you're the only person in the world. Like, I thought he and I were going to be best friends.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, oh, well, should I move into your guest house now since we're buddies?
Well, Steve Harvey begs to differ. Steve Harvey's like, no one fucking look at me
Yep,
when
yep.
I'm on set.
Yep.
Howard Stern roasted him so bad.
Who, Quincy?
Oh,
Biggest
no,
ladies man.
not
Oh, I'm
Quincy. Steve Harvey. Howard Stern was like, what the fuck? You're not even famous. He's like, you barely got a show. He goes, I have 400 employees here.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I've never had to do that. He roasted him so bad.
That's funny.
It was hilarious, man.
Quincy Jones, the biggest, huge lady man, right? Ladies man. And there was this beautiful girl there, blonde girl, was hanging around. So because I'm naive and an idiot, I was 27, and I'm some actor who's nobody knows. I go into predator mode, and I'm like, come over, sit here, come sit next to us. Come
Next
talk.
Quincy Jones?
This is Quincy. She was there for Quincy, and Quincy goes,
yeah.
Man, you're bringing in reruns. That's Channel 13. Because Channel 13 in New York, they play reruns.
Yeah.
That's Channel 13, man. You're bringing in
already
reruns.
been there.
I was like, what? He goes, I'm trying to do work over here, and you got my rerun coming in. You're inviting her, and she's not into you. I was like, oh,
She's not
shit.
into you.
It was so funny.
Lesson learned,
He called
son.
the rerun Channel 13.
Rerun?
He was crying. I was like, fuck, I want to learn that.
Dude, how about
Channel 13.
I
I don't know. I hope I didn't out the great Quincy Jones, who's 84 now.
I'm
But
sure
anyway.
you're good.
Yeah.
How about this morning? I was running on the stairs, and this, when you pass by the same people all the time. I'm passing by this guy, and this dude's jacked, and I see him there all the time, and it always looks like he has something on his nose. Like I'm like, what the
damn it.
like a booger, or I don't know what's going on.
It's a mole.
And then we get to maybe a mole, but I try not to pay attention.
Remove that immediately.
No, he's a big, handsome, like big dude, but not young. Not, I mean, he might be like a kid genetics. Like he might be 50. He's up there for sure.
Boy.
Some gray hair. Yeah, I would say he's between 45 and 55, but phenomenal shape, tan as fuck, in all Lululemon, which is usually a red flag.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing.
So we get to the top, and I'm stretching, getting done, and he goes, "Hey, brother, see you here all the time." I go, "What's up, man?" And then I finally get close enough to look. It's a nose ring.
Well, sir, he can't you can't be 50 or even
bro.
in your 40s with a nose ring, right?
Bro,
Unless
it's-
you're Lenny Kravitz.
Unless you're Lenny
And
Kravitz.
even then
no,
after
Lenny
a while.
can pull it off.
He can pull it off, but Johnny Depp is still dressing like he's
Not with the nose ring, though.
a wizard.
No, Johnny Depp dresses like he's Jack Sparrow 24/7.
Yeah, and
like he's
when you're
adjusted the character.
53 or whatever he is, that now it's getting a little bit. Hey, Johnny,
Too many necklaces.
a little bit.
No, this dude.
A little bit.
This dude had a earring
Like you're
on his
jingling
nose.
every time you walk.
And dude, I was going. That's an earring. I immediately judged him.
Yeah, I've seen guys with
And
who are,
one of the best, and had a spray tan, and then the all Lululemon. That is a red flag. You cannot
Big
be in the
red
Rough
flag.
House Sunday Club if you
can't
have
be in
all
the
that
Rough House
shit.
Sunday Club,
There's
bro.
you can't have nose rings.
you're not in the Rough House Sunday Club.
When's the last time you saw a man with a nose ring besides Lenny Kravitz? Go.
I
I see him there all the time.
Can I tell you something?
If he listens to this, he's gonna be like, "Fuck you."
My boy,
You're in Lululemon. Bring
my
it,
boy in Seattle, Rob, who owns Amped CrossFit, which I recommend you go in Seattle. Awesome gym. He is a CrossFit instructor, young, very good looking. I think he's black and Jewish. He's got some mix. Either way, he's this really good looking guy. He's got a nose ring, but the way he pulls it off, if you're in your 20s or you're you're a CrossFitter, he gets away with it.
Nope.
I actually, personally,
Seattle?
I like nose rings on dudes.
On black guys?
Some guys can pull it off.
On black guys, you mean?
If you've got that sort of no hair on your body and you're kind of styling like the Lenny Kravitz look, then I can.
Dude, you just went bad on forever, and then you just went back.
No, with a guy my age, with the spray tan, that's a big problem.
Here's a public announcement for any man listening to this fucking show. If you have a nose ring, you're not Tupac or Lenny Kravitz. Take that shit out. Hey, homeboy in Seattle, Brian just gave a shout out. Take that out immediately. I don't get.
Okay, hold on.
Don't listen to 50-year-olds. Okay, listen to me.
How about this? You're right. Oh God. Now, nose ring is one thing. Let me ask you this: what if it's a small, tasteful diamond stud?
No, that's a ring. That'd be a nose piercing. You cannot do that.
So you got no time for any of it unless you're.
No, you cannot do that unless you play a guitar like Lenny Kravitz.
Okay, so
or
you
you're
play the
fucking
guitar,
Bob Marley.
How about Dave Navarro? He can get away with it.
Yeah, man, I'd be scared to be alone in Dave Navarro doing drugs with him.
See, I like it on
Lenny.
Because I
automatically assume they want to suck my dick.
Lenny's got his nipple pierced. Now that's a big. He's got two nose rings.
Well, hold on, but real quick though, that's Lenny Kravitz.
That's Lenny Kravitz.
He destroys that.
Another
guitar.
black and Jewish guy. See, I'm okay with my boy Rob. He looks good in it.
Oh, CrossFitter?
Yeah,
can't do that.
I like cornrows on guys too, even if they're white. I don't know why.
It's because you're half gay, bro.
It might be.
Listen. Let's just go.
Remember when Vitor Belfort used to have that shit?
Yeah. No, but let's just go over the last couple statements you said.
Yeah.
You're down for nose ring on men if they're young, and you like cornrows on white dudes. Let me ask you something. You gay? And then you got a deep V-neck on right now. Hey, you gay?
Don't say it like that.
No, but you gay?
No, don't say gay.
Hey, and Listen, I'm trying to be PC.
Yeah.
But when you go to Seattle and do those shows,
yeah,
and they're doing
careful now.
The wads.
Careful now when you ask.
You're kipping and doing all that.
Yeah, careful.
Is that guy with the nose ring?
Yeah.
He fucking you?
Hey, man. I'm not answering all your questions. I'm not in a court of law right now.
Well, no, I'm just curious.
We work out sometimes.
I know.
Things get intense.
Like you guys go get that nice Seattle coffee.
Yeah.
And fuck you.
I'm not gonna. You can't ask me that question. We just work out. He opens his gym, amped for me, and we train. He brings me through a light workout.
Then you open that old 50-year-old peach for him.
Hey, what the fuck is this line of questioning?
I don't know, man.
And why are you all like? Why is your chin getting into your chest when you look at me?
Awkward.
Why are you looking at me at the top of your brows right now?
Because I feel like you're looking for a guy in Grindr with a white dude with cornrows and a nose ring as you speak.
I mean, if he showed up at my door and I was drunk,
cornrows on a white guy.
I was like,
that's another thing you cannot do.
Bring up Vitor Belfort with cornrows back when he was on TRT. He looked fantastic. I like dreads on guys, on white guys
cornrows?
Too. Huh? Short, tasteful
Vitor?
dreads. Yeah, he looked awesome back there.
He's had long hair for a while. He had the mohawk.
He looked like a bad motherfucker. Same with Uriah. I liked it. That Vitor gets away with it. If you're a fighter, you can get cornrows. You can get cornrows. Connor had him too, didn't he?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Wow.
Vitor. How about Vitor fights this weekend?
Our boy Nate Marquardt.
God, battle of just the old legends. That's how this sport ends for you.
Yeah.
I was listening to someone break them down and just like, both over the hill. I'm just like, God, you're talking about if you go back, if you rewind 6 years ago, you're talking about two of the biggest stars in the world.
And
then here they are now, and they're just a flicker on the main card. Just a flicker.
I guess that's what fighting, right? Fighting, at the end of the day.
Crazy, right? I was thinking about how big of a deal Nate was and how big of a deal Vitor is, and I hear him bring that, and it's just both old. I mean, it's a tough fight. Vitor in Brazil's gonna be tough to beat. Nate's a little chinny now. I'm like, holy fuck! Like just the lack of respect when you break down those cards.
I think as people get older, no matter who they are, too, their biggest fear is that they're becoming useless. Like nobody wants them, nobody needs them. Right? I think I've heard that from older people. Like. One of the things that my grandmother...
Shit, you ain't young, son? You tell us.
No, I know. But I told you. My grandmother was with her friends and everything. I was a young man. And I remember she said... they were just talking together. And they didn't really know that I was listening. And she said, I remember when men stopped looking at me. Remember that? And And the women went, "Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember when they stopped looking. That was when you know you were getting older." And I went, "Fuck."
Yeah, but for a fighter Nate, who fought for a world championship, multi-time world champion, and then Vitor Belfort, the phenom, been fighting forever. It's just so because they're still in it. Mm-hmm. They're still in it. Mm-hmm. Vitor just fought for a title 2 years ago.
Yep,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
But that's how that's how this sport goes. After a while, you stick around.
How about the fact that
God, who's more into Jesus though? This is a battle of Jesus.
Oh, it is.
They're both so religious. Who loves Jesus more? We're gonna find out.
Now we're gonna find out
who Jesus
loves more. You know what?
Jesus.
You got a couple of Christian soldiers in that octagon.
God soldiers.
You got a couple of the Lord's soldiers in there, and they're both fighting.
It's a tough fight to pick.
There's gonna be a lot of chest crossing before they go and after. And there'll be a lot of praying before and after. And I'm looking forward to it.
And how about Vitor goes, this isn't my last fight. I'm going to leave the UFC and probably just go to Rise and get jacked to the gills.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
I think Nate and Vitor should say, fuck USADA. Both get juiced to the gills.
Get cut.
And fight each other. Well, they're both this is both the last, basically, hurrah for both of them. So you might as well.
Yeah.
Bigfoot Silva went back on TRT when he left?
He's winning again now, right?
I don't know if he's winning, but I know he went back on
Well, I'm pretty sure he won his last one. I think he's won every fight since because now he's back on TRT. What's weird with him, he was the guy who needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, but it's not. Yeah, he has giantism, but he's also giant.
Yeah,
it's unfair with TRT. His chin was ridiculous on TRT. Remember if he had that crazy draw with Mark Hunt?
Do you know why that is? Why does TRT give you a better chin?
Could not tell you. I have no idea. I don't know if it strengthens the muscles in your neck or whatever it does. But you look at guys on TRT versus guys off TRT.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give you a million examples.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what it is.
I don't know. I really don't. I wonder if it's... I have no idea.
Have you heard people say that getting knocked out is sometimes it can be a mental thing?
Well, no. What they say is that getting knocked out, your body starts to learn after you take enough punishment, your body doesn't want any more of the punishment.
It shuts off easier.
Yeah.
But that's after multiple
Anticipates.
knockouts. Yeah. It's going to get easier to turn that button off.
Yeah.
But I wonder why TRT
helps
out with the chin.
I don't know. I don't. And maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just that they're so aggressive that they're not getting hit. Their reaction time's better.
No. You look at Bigfoot versus Mark Hunt. And he's eating shots. I mean, he's still slow.
Yeah.
You look at all. You look at Vitor. Look at Nate Marquardt. Look at all these guys. I mean, name a guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I guess he's not.
Oh God.
Only one.
Well, so he lost that.
Just one.
When was that? Oh, that was November. He's fought since then. He just fought. I don't think they've updated it.
God, what a way to make a living, getting hit.
But yeah, before that, he's lost.
Knocked
a
out,
bunch, man.
But he's on the juice.
Yeah, he's fought since then. That's crazy. What can you do, man? I was going to do for the first time in my comedy career, I was going to do the hat trick tonight. I was going to do 3 shows back to back to back.
Wow.
I can't do it.
No.
I had some personal family issues, so I had to cancel them. Sucks, man. It's literally one of my...
I'm on that show.
I have a goal thing, and I literally, to do the hat trick was one of them. I was going to mark it off tonight. I've been planning it for a while. I can't do
3
it.
shows?
3 shows back to back.
Wow.
I know.
I got a show. I'm doing that show. Can we talk about your dog a little bit more? Because your dog is now in its 3rd day of training, and it's kind of unbelievable with this guy, Nick West. Is his name Nick West?
Nick White.
Because I was skeptical. I was like, I think this guy's using dogs that have been trained before. And then I started seeing testimonials of people who gave them their dogs after they had them for like Ryan Reynolds. This dude is, I'm telling you, these dogs are literally, this dog is doing like pirouettes. It's standing on one foot. It's doing calculus drills.
He's literally, you're talking about one of
the dog's talking.
If you look at Benny, he's top 5 in the world. I mean, he's a big
Those
deal.
are guys that know how a dog thinks. Like, I've always loved dogs, but I don't know shit about dogs, I realize. Until you know how a dog thinks.
I asked him because he sends me up. I probably have 7 videos on my phone since we've been. He just sends me updates nonstop. What's going on with the dog? And I asked him, I go, it's crazy, man. How the hell do you do it? He's like, dude, I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And he goes, remember too, with your dog, I have for a week basically. When he was in the Secret Service, He said they would do this with dogs 7 days a week for 5 months every
So he's a
single
master.
day.
He's a fucking
yeah,
master.
he goes, I've literally been doing it all
He's a
my life."
master.
Yeah.
How about when he says the word, like when he has a dog on a downstay, and in like so, anytime you do that, I work on my dog with a downstay. If I go, huh, if I do that, or like I make a
Anything
noise,
that sounds
the dog
like
runs.
yeah.
He can go pizza or Johnny.
You can say anything.
Anything. If you say that to my dog, break. Unless he says break, forget
Has to be the exact word.
That's incredible. The dog can like that. You also have a high level working dog.
See, but that's why I told him. He goes, look at any testimonial. He's done it with labs. He's done it like that's the cliche.
Sick.
Like everyone's go, well, it's a Malinois. So
Yeah.
no, and that's why I said, I'm like, damn, that's great that Malinois is smart. He goes, yeah, they're super smart. And he goes, the thing with the Malinois is, especially this one, it's been on a ranch, free, able to just roam around from the breeder. So he goes, this one's actually harder than my other dogs.
Wow.
Because she has zero.
Well,
like
they also have a lot of
most
drive,
dogs-
so high drive dogs are harder sometimes to train.
Yes, and he also said, so her thing is she doesn't have a high drive. That's why she's able to be placed in my home. Because everyone goes, oh, Malinois are the toughest dog in the world. Watch out, they've been known to bite. And like I see all the comments, and everyone's a dog expert. All my friends are dog experts. I see it all over. But I'm going to listen to the expert, the actual expert,
The
and
guy
the
who
breeder.
can train a dog in one day.
Well, I'm talking about the guy who makes a living and's made millions off training dogs.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to him. He vetoes it. I don't listen to anyone on dogs anymore.
Well, you shouldn't.
No, you can't
listen to the guy
because then
who-
you find out people they really like. I like dogs. You like dogs.
Yeah.
We
like
actually
me.
don't know what we're talking
I got
about.
opinions about dogs.
Yeah, so do I.
You know
But
what I
at
mean?
the end of the day, we don't know
If
what
you
we're
ask me
talking
questions,
about.
I got a lot of answers for
Oh,
you.
you got a
Meanwhile,
ton.
because I've read some stuff, because I've watched some videos, because I've had dogs. I don't know a goddamn thing. And
Not
by the
like
way,
he does.
if you think I haven't been trying to train my dog
Yeah,
since I've been watching those videos,
yeah, different level, man.
it's a different level.
Different level.
It's a different level.
I'm excited
Like
for
anything else. Like anything else, it's there's certain people that can. I remember this woman used to make this insane rice. It's going to sound like a weird story, but she's Armenian, and she had this restaurant, and she used to make this rice. I go to the house, and I eat this rice, and this rice, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, is the best Armenian/Iraqi rice I've ever had in my life. So I go, how do you make it? So she starts to tell me, and her husband goes, it doesn't matter. I go, what do you mean? He goes, she could tell you how to make it.
Yeah,
She could draw you diagrams. You would never make it like this. I said, but she's telling me, she goes, I know. She'll give you every detail. You can never do paint by numbers. This is a feeling. There's
Yeah.
a touch.
Well, she's also
there are
how long-
subtleties.
that's her thing.
Been doing
It's
her whole
just
life.
I mean, it's just there's a reason why you reach out to those people.
And my favorite is with you, and when I go, yeah, but he's a black belt, or he's this, that, and you go, what? I go, but how did he do? He goes, it doesn't matter. He does jiu-jitsu or boxing as a recreational sport. That other guy did it as his job. It was his job.
Oh,
Did it all day.
you're talking about
Professional
how like
versus
regular
a guy.
black belt versus a professional athlete.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Like everything else. Like everything else, kids.
Where'd you go to dinner last? I saw a picture of you and young Stevie Blue
We
Eyes.
went to one of my favorite places in the world in Silver Lake called Cafe Stella. I did
Oh, because you were with
10-minute
Will.
podcast with Will, and then I went
Oh,
to...
I love that place. We went there
The
after
best.
we did Will. It's so good.
Oh, and Stevie was looking in his fridge. He's like, I think I'm going to eat salad tonight. I'm so hungry. I don't know what to do. And he gets a text from me. You want to come eat? He knew I was going to feed him some serious food.
He knows Papa Callan's going to take care of him.
Cracked open a special bottle of wine.
Did he go to Will's too or no?
No.
You were with Will, Marshall, and who?
Yep.
What's wrong with your
Chad
throat, brother?
Kulchin. I had a little goose in it. Chad Kulchin is a writer. He's written a lot of TV shows and a lot of books.
Like what shows?
He wrote Bad Judge with Kay Walsh that went for a season, but he's written a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. He's got another show now. He's always got a show.
And that's
really
who
great
Will
guy.
does the 10-minute podcast
Yeah,
with?
sometimes.
It's him, Marshall.
Him, Tommy Blacha.
Oh, yeah, Tommy's funny.
Yeah, Tommy's hilarious.
That's who
God,
does it
Will
now.
was doing an interview yesterday. He was doing the Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. They have a talk show. He's playing Al Pacino. He's playing Robert De Niro.
Playing both of them.
And I was his guest. And they never asked me one question. It's like, wow, we've got, I'm doing terrible, but we got Bryan Callen here. Man, I'm a good guy. Yeah, man, actor. An actor. I know. I'm doing the worst. I'm doing the worst.
You're redoing what you guys did yesterday on the podcast?
Yes. But anyway, I was like, he's so good at doing impressions. He's playing Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. I was like watching this guy fucking do a talk show.
He's one of the best, man.
He's one of the best.
Did he say
He's such an
he's just
amazing
been on set
performer.
or what?
Yeah, he's been doing that movie with Christina Hendricks from Mad Men.
Is D'Elia back? God damn it.
D'Elia's not back.
I think he's back this week because he goes...
Body shaved.
He goes, seriously, bro, I need you to find me a gym in Hollywood. I want to do some boxing, some jiu-jitsu. I just put, no. And he goes, come on, man. I'll show you the text. He goes, come on, man. I need your help. You know all the good gyms. And he goes, seriously, I'm being dead serious. I just put, no. And he goes, bro, I'll end your comedy career. He goes, one phone call, it's all over. I went, no. Okay. He goes, you doing any sets this week? Yeah, he goes, Not if it's up to me. You won't. I went, all right, please, no, I'll find you a gym. He goes, you have 2 days.
He does that shit to me. He'll just leave me. I got a text. You beta. I'm like, fucking.
He's because he started doing some kickboxing or Muay Thai or something in Toronto where he's at, right?
Yeah, with my boy Joel.
With your guy.
Yeah. Joel's
so
got
he
a
loves it.
gym called Rev, I think. I can't remember.
Does he have a nose ring?
No, Joel's fucking... Everybody... Anytime Joel... I put Sasa with Joel, D'Elia with Joel, everybody's best friends with Joel. He's the best. He's the best.
Love it, man.
He's the guy everybody loves. Joel Gerson. The fuck. And he'll take care of you. Got a great martial arts gym. I fucking wish I knew what it was called so I could plug it, but I don't. Anyway,
You got some current events, Jenny?
Are you getting pumped for Australia?
I have some anxiety about it, to be honest.
Why?
I don't like to travel. The schedule is... I'm not complaining, but the schedule is such a beast. I won't see anything, man.
Yeah.
I land, I literally go straight to the theater, do the show, meet and greet, sleep, take off. Land, meet and greet, theater, take off. Land, theater.
I feel like that's a little crazy.
Do you think you're going to sleep?
No.
I don't think
It's going to be tough, especially with the time change.
I would take some Ambien. I really would. I would take some fucking Ambien. Get some from your doctor.
Out there.
I promise it'll help you regulate quickly. You're going to need it.
Or I'm be groggy as shit.
No, because if you take it when you have to sleep, at least you'll get some 4 hours of really good sleep.
4 hours.
You're big, so take 2.
Yeah. No. They say that's trouble.
Yeah, that is trouble.
Get addicted.
This goes back to us not knowing shit what we're talking about.
Yeah, bro science.
Take 2.
Bro science.
I talked to pros
I got
now.
friends. I got friends that take plenty of it.
Oh, man.
And then they have trouble.
I just want to take one for the flight. Once I'm out there, I think I should be good. I'm tired after show anyways.
Have you ever tried it before?
No.
I have.
I took it when I was in camp one time. I was so groggy that I got no sleep. The next morning I showed up and just got my ass whooped.
You know what works? Weed. I sleep hard. I don't know.
I can't take my
training.
weed pen on the in Australia though.
No.
I don't know the rules there. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have.
I'm sure someone will bring me some of the show, but going out there, I'm not gonna bring my weed pen. I usually bring my weed pen.
Bring Brendan drugs, everybody, for his sleeping.
Stored in your
Bring
ass.
him a vape pen.
Stored in your ass like prison, then bring it to me.
I'll pull it out.
Well,
Let me
no, you don't
extract
need
it.
to, man. It's actually legal.
Guy
but bring it out of your ass. No, I don't need to. Bro,
Come to the bathroom with me.
here.
Come to the bathroom with me. Come to the bathroom.
Someone give me weed. I'm like, did this come from your rectum?
Help me with my
no,
pants.
man. I got it in my car.
Good
and
news.
I don't want it.
Good news and bad news. It's going to stink, but you will sleep well.
What strain is this? Anus? No, man. It's fucking regular weed.
Yeah.
Then I don't want it. Get your regular weed out of my fucking face.
Yeah. This
I need
has,
that ass
This
weed.
has hepatitis all over it, but take a big old long drag.
I need ass weed.
Yeah. I need poo weed.
Yeah, I have a little anxiety. I mean, just a lot going on here in LA, but it'll be good.
Afraid of
man.
the crocodiles.
Are you? How are you feeling about it, Jen?
Yeah, I'm nervous too. The flight. It's just, like I said before, it's just the freaking long flight sitting in one place. That's what I'm kind of nervous about. But and then just that everything goes, smoothly and well.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
I mean, even if we got like an hour late,
I know.
like, you know what I mean? Like just a delay,
I
that
know.
could just screw so much stuff up. So that's what I'm worried.
Because what are the chances of it being just an hour late when it's that long a flight? I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Well, no, it's not. Getting out there, we're fine because we have 2 days to
Okay.
to kind of chill. It's doing the
So 2
flying
days
around
before you have your
Australia.
first show.
Yeah, it's flying around Australia. That's gonna be strange.
Oh, those two. But the first show is the day we land, right?
No,
It's
the
not.
next day.
Oh, okay. That's what I was freaking about the most. And that's really good.
Yeah, you always want to fly in a day early, especially if it's
Yeah.
Australia.
Dude, well, they wanted to do a show that day. I'm like, I just feel like I
doesn't
might
make sense.
want to chill.
Yeah. Yeah,
By chill, I mean sleep.
Let me get a little acclimated here.
No, man.
Wait, so when you took the Ambien, did you feel okay the next day?
The problem with Ambien is that I would sleep hard for 4 hours and then wake up again. I always wake up
And
anyway.
they say if you don't get like a solid 8 hours on Ambien, you're pretty groggy and
Yeah.
fucked.
Then they say you can take 2 Ambien, and if you fight through the initial sleep, you'll start to hallucinate. Again, it's a narcotic. I don't know.
That can't be.
I know
good.
somebody. Maybe I might know
Some
somebody who
people
actually
die.
does that.
Yeah, some people die from it too, right?
Yeah.
And you can't take it with you. You'd have to take it before you go to the airport, right? Because if you
Yeah.
have like a
Well,
Well, it's our flight's like what, 15 hours, 16 hours.
but I mean, no,
You can chill for a little bit and then take it.
my mother takes Xanax and swears by it. My mother, we were delayed. Our plane was delayed. We were going to, I think, Dominican Republic as a whole family, and we had to sleep in the airport. My father goes, "Find a space right now." So we find this little corner, and I slept. My mother gave me a Xanax, and I was like, "All right, I'll try it. I've never taken it." I took a Xanax and fell asleep on that fucking that airport rug, that airport
horrible
floor,
rug.
'cause I'm sure it's clean. And I woke up. First of all, that Xanax, I woke up like
Refreshed?
refreshed, like you had to peel me off, like I'd been
Mummy?
hit, like I'd been hit by a fucking.
You came out of a coma?
Like I came out of a, yeah,
Like you came out of a
Alien,
3-year
when
coma?
they've been in a 7-year like capsule.
Yeah.
That's how I came out. I was like, I was making those noises. I was like, my whole body was just meat.
See, I don't need that.
I look at my mother and go, what the fuck? What did
I don't
you
need
give
that
me?
in Australia.
What the fuck did you
I
give
don't need
me?
that plane in Australia. I've also heard of people taking like Ambien sleeping pills and they'll sleepwalk. They'll do shit they don't want
Yeah,
to
I
do.
heard
Like
that too.
his homeboy cooked
Oh,
the
yeah.
entire Thanksgiving dinner, then woke up the next morning like, where the fuck this come from? Cooked the whole turkey, stuffing, the
Well,
whole works.
I know a story about a
There's a bunch
guy
of stuff like
who
that.
took that on the plane, and I got 2 stories. One is he took that and fell asleep, and then took a shit,
In his pants?
took a poo poo on a plane. That feels good. That feels good when you shit
That's tough.
on a plane. That feels
You
good.
have nowhere to go.
Well, now you got to walk to the bathroom.
Well, you also smell like complete shit.
And then, yeah, there's that. And then I know a guy who got in a fight with his girl. He's going to break up with her on the plane. He had a huge day. He took an Ambien or whatever those pills are, or a Xanax, and she pulled his dick out and on the plane and left it there. And then he got in trouble for exposing himself and had legal trouble for it.
Yikes.
Yeah. How about that? That's a good time, right?
so Ambien.
Well, I'm going to take
Maybe
my
not
chances. I'll get my hands on one just in case. I'm going to do a little work. My plan, because it's a 16-hour flight, I'm going to do a little work. I'm going to pop that Ambient. See what happens.
What I was
And then
saying
you're
though is
responsible for me, Jen.
the prescription stuff. You have to have a prescription, otherwise.
I can get that.
Good luck moving
Yeah,
him
yeah.
around
I can
when
get
he's
that.
when he's comatose. Good luck moving him around. Let's go, buddy. We got to pick you up and get you out of here. Get you out of the.
And I heard people have like sleepwalking dreams on planes too, and they act out and do crazy
Yeah, I used
stuff.
to sleepwalk when I was a kid, so it might bring back those memories.
man.
Dude, my
I used
wife-
to just walk in my brother's closet and take a piss when I was dead asleep.
Really?
My brother's like, "What the fuck, man?"
You just.
I don't remember.
You'd piss walk.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
thanks, man.
Yeah. My wife was sitting there and she's on her phone and she's howling. And I'm like, what are you laughing at? She's just laughing. She watched that video of you chasing me down
Oh yeah,
5 times.
Yeah.
And then everybody I show that to starts cackling.
dude, your forehead is so much worse.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Well, no, don't thank me.
Why? You
Thank your
fucking did a
bullshit
flying- you did a
trainer.
flying
No, it
Kimura.
wasn't that bad, and now it looks horrible.
Look, you did a flying Kimura and you fucking, I told you that, and now I have a scar. And I'm going to be honest
It's
with
Rough House Sunday.
you. It was Rough House Sunday. Maybe
There's no rules, bro.
I did poke the bear, but here's the thing. I could sue you because I have a performance and I make my living off my looks.
You definitely don't.
Okay,
but,
well, my face at least.
But you fucked up because then were you wearing? You put headgear on it?
I didn't. But Wayne, we were doing mitts, and Wayne hit me a couple times. Like he was just
And
like
it aggravated it.
I think he aggravated. He didn't mean to, but he kind of caught the top.
Yeah,
of
because it looks way more. Let me see.
it looks a little savaged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little sun might help. Sometimes, well, oh yeah, you're trying to stay out of the sun. You know
Yeah.
what? You'll be all right.
I don't want to add.
Hey, wear a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, you could. You know what your new gimmick could be on stage? You're like the funny beekeeper. Go up there like fully dressed.
Brendan,
What, bro? You're
No.
scared of sun. You got this huge
not.
SAR on your head.
I'm not.
All right,
My mother used to dress like a beekeeper at the beach.
I know.
She'd wear a veil.
I know.
And I was like, "What?
Hey,
You look like a beekeeper."
Chin, do you have that tiger killing that lady as a current event?
What?
Oh, I did, but I took it off. But I'll put it back on.
A tiger
fucked up.
You want
killed
to look
a
at that
lady?
first?
Yeah, bring that up. Yeah, well,
Do we?
but
They said it was a freak.
It was in
accident.
UK, right? It was in England, and it was at this at the zoo, and she like dedicated her life to animals. There's all these pictures, but also like it was just a freak accident, I guess.
Freak accident.
They didn't kill the tiger, which I kind of I appreciate that, because it's like, of course it killed the lady when it had a chance.
Why do they know? Okay, mauled by tiger, walked in a death trap, may have caused by cage fault or human error. 33 years old. I can't imagine how terrifying this would be.
That was the tiger.
That's her too.
Huge animal.
It was mauled to death. She was safe inside a paddock enclosure she was cleaning. Oh, she thought it was blocked.
Dude, and that thing just...
Who got in an enclosure where
her,
she was working at the Hamilton Zoo.
Look at how big it is. Look at how fucking big that is. Is that a Siberian tiger or something?
I don't know. Keep going. Go down.
God.
So she was cleaning.
And she was in a safe area, so something went wrong with
Well, she thought she was in an enclosed area that was locked. And then homeboy just... So the preloads are connected by doorways for keeping the observed beasts through the windows. It's not clear whether the treasure results were in faulty cage or human error. Fuck, man. God, can you imagine?
No, because you'd go quickly, but still, fuck.
Oh yeah, you said that they would kill you immediately, right?
Yeah, they're
They
not
go
like
for
a bear.
your
They'll
spine?
grab you by the neck, man. They grab you and break. That's
They
again,
were saying
again, that's
they were showing not showing, but I was watching this thing. They're saying like all the like people heard screams, and then all the like other zoo employees went running over there, and they're like, oh, because what are you gonna jump in there?
Not doing a
What do you, the tiger's gonna turn around and fuck you up?
Yes.
What do? You just
Yes.
gotta watch in horror.
It's awful.
Are they allowed to have like weapons or something
It
like that
doesn't
on
matter. I
them?
guess stun guns or guns, but I mean, when a tiger grabs a hold of you by the shoulder and neck, it's biting down. And I mean, I'm not like, all bullshit aside. When you had me in that choke and you're a 250-pound man, and you had me in choke, think about a tiger. Like it's pretty easy to kill somebody, break somebody's neck if you're a tiger. It's what you do. It's what you
Their
evolved for.
claws and the power, but also
jaws.
you shouldn't kill the animal.
No.
It's like fuck, man.
No.
It's you. Someone should be charged with some sort of crime if they left the gate unlocked. Something that's who we should
guess.
be mad at, not the tiger.
Yeah.
That's what it says too. You're banned from being on the same side of the tiger, and it says it was open somehow.
Fuck.
It was left open by someone.
It's just a
And
bummer.
I guess the thing just was like, oh, I'm going to kill that.
It's what they do, right?
That's what they do.
They're like, oh shit, look. Meat.
Some tigers
It's
you can
fresh
be
meat.
around with, you can be in the cage with, and some tigers obviously you can't.
No, not really. None of them, unless it's a trend. Like these ones at the zoo, you can't. No one's ever in the cage with them, ever.
God, man.
So she was the one responsible for opening and closing it.
She was.
She
So
would have
thought
been,
it was locked.
so-
Human error.
That's a
I
costly
think
one.
if you work with tigers for that long, as much of a passion, I feel like, or any dangerous animal, elephants, chimps, it's a matter. It's
I don't think that's fair to say.
I don't,
Especially at a, especially
well,
at
I
a
don't
zoo.
either. But I'm just saying
That's not
that-
fair to say
I-
because
I-
most I'd say most don't die.
Yeah.
She fucked up and left the cage unlocked.
Yeah.
This should have never happened.
Boy, making a mistake is fatal. You make a mistake in most jobs, it's like, fuck. You work with animals like that, one mistake, right?
Oh, they found poor quality safety barriers and perimeter fencing that needed replacing.
What a bummer.
God, I bet the family would probably sue though, huh? Fuck. What else you got, Chin?
All right. I just saw this one happen like an hour ago, 2 hours ago.
Oh, no.
One
LeBron
of it-
James' LA home vandalized with N-word graffiti.
On the outside of his house, like a gate. On one of the houses that he owns, but he's not there often, apparently.
Especially not now.
Some,
He plays
some a-hole.
tomorrow night.
Always takes just one
What to
a-hole.
say? It was targeted hate crime. Someone spray painted the N-word front gate. So they just did the front gate?
Mm-hmm. So nothing too crazy other than a hate crime.
Well. And so it goes.
I mean, they just thought that would get in his head while he's getting ready for the NBA Finals? Or...
Would
And
they
also,
do
if you're a
that?
basketball fan, can you be racist? They're all black. Except for the Europeans. Other than that, they're all black.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that guy in Utah who's a dime piece white boy. Other than that,
You showed him.
way to go, man. Oh, you definitely a fuck with his head. One of the best of all time. God, what a bunch of losers. Mm-hmm. What else you got, Jen? And also, he won't even see it by the time he gets back. just going to cover it up. You did nothing. You're like, oh, all right, well, cool.
All right.
Have Ted just spray it back. All right.
All right. The next one is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. This
So
is
Kathy
bad
Griffin
taste, man.
did some photo shoot with an artist or
Yep.
like a
Especially the
famous
current
photographer.
Kathy looking for
Especially
attention.
the current times we're in. Like, how desperately do you need attention? Where, all right, let's say you
That's
don't
always
like.
been Kathy.
Let's say you don't like President Trump. Do you really think this was the best taste to do
Well,
things?
it's the president. It's still the president of our country, you know.
And look how real it is.
It looks horrible.
And also,
Yeah.
she looks like Andy Dick with a red wig on. What
Wow.
are you doing?
Well, she's Kathy's got her own demons, that's for sure. And,
Yeah, no
She
shit.
should have known better. And also, you know, Kathy's always been doing this kind of stuff.
I feel
and
like she
she'll
knew.
continue to.
I feel like she knew this was going to cause a big uproar, and that's why she did it to stay relevant a little bit.
Honestly, man, it's like what I see as a comedian who's like
Out of options?
desperate for attention.
This is my problem with it. She released a video this morning, like, "I'm sorry. Remember, guys, I'm a comedian." Well,
Yeah, it's not funny,
okay,
man.
so you're a comedian, but how in any shape or form is that funny? I'm not the biggest Trump supporter. That's not funny in any.
No,
that's not.
no.
That's
it's
in what
plenty
world
of
would
that's
that be
going
funny?
on with ISIS. You know, plenty of that in the world where people like ISIS, where they disagree with their enemies, where they disagree, they chop your head off. You know, a lot of times you get your head chopped off. I don't know if you're gay or if you're Jewish or if you're of a different faith or if you just, you know, if you just there's a rumor that you're an asshole. They'll chop your head off, or they'll put you in a cage, or they'll throw you off. This is as old as time, right?
How bad do you
and
need
how
attention?
interesting that it goes on with a comedian who's supposed to be a progressive person, and that's considered funny. I don't think so. I don't think so.
But who would laugh? But also, okay, let's say you pull the comedian card. In what shape or form is that
Yeah.
It's not. It's just gory.
comic value?
Yeah.
I don't
really gory.
But then, but I'm a comedian, so I'm allowed to get away with it. Not really, man.
I think she knows all that, and I think she, you know,
Well, there's tape. Have you seen the tape when she's looking at the she's on set and they're looking at the picture? She goes, "You realize you're probably gonna get thrown in prison for this." And the photographer starts laughing. She goes, "It's gonna be a big deal." So she knows what the fuck
Yeah.
she's doing.
yeah.
I just feel. I mean,
I've always found
even if you're not Trump supporter, even his approval
have a little
rate,
decency,
But
man.
even those people are like, "That's not cool."
yeah, have some decency.
Like, I think she was banking on everyone hates Trump,
Yeah.
so they're gonna jump and they're gonna like this. Even those people are like, too much, man.
yeah, because there's something called common decency and civility.
Imagine
in
if she
society.
did that to Obama, an Obama head.
Yeah.
What would happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck getting any gigs.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.
And there was plenty of that stuff on the other side, you know. But you know, you're doing some
That's
shitty
bad,
stuff, man.
It's got such poor taste.
Yeah.
Also, not that creative, not that talented.
No.
That's crazy to do.
Well,
that.
that's the thing. So I know Kathy a little bit. I've worked with Kathy a couple times, and but I feel like Kathy's somewhere along the line because she's a talented improv artist and stuff.
Yeah.
But along the line, I think some people decide that the way to make their name is by dishing, right? By gossiping, by essentially putting other people down.
Just like that UFC fighter, Angela Magno, whatever the fuck her name is.
And
right?
I just never have jived with that. I think there are more creative
More
ways
people
to be funny.
don't jive with that, though.
Yeah.
Like, there's no longevity in that.
I mean,
You're not
you got to
gonna get
keep up in the ante.
You're not getting any sponsorship deals out of that. You're not getting any TV shows.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man.
I guess they're talking about you, so that's what you're looking for, but I don't see it in a good light.
It's funny how I look at those things as clumsy. Like
not
clumsy,
smart, yeah.
like clumsy,
Like,
like you know,
too easy.
it's
not
not you can just be
creative,
fucking
though.
clumsy. People are clumsy. Like that's just a clumsy way of being funny. You know, it's like oof. You know, that guy is when you're always that dude when you're hanging out with a bunch of people and there's always some dude you kind of know. And there's a little girl
Just
there,
rough.
and he says something like, "If
there's grass on the
infield,
yeah.
or you know, hey, don't crack her pelvis." And you're like, "Hey, bro, fuck off with your I don't like that shit." You know,
I just don't.
That's the story that sounds really messed up too. That his son, you know, in this day and age, he sees this on TV, and he doesn't know who Kathy Griffin is. We were just talking about that. Like he's 11
He has
years
no
old.
idea.
He has no idea. This crazy looking woman is holding up something that looks pretty real.
realistic.
Yeah.
But also, there's just was it in Kuwait? There's just a bombing, 90 people killed.
no, Kabul,
Kabul?
in Afghanistan.
So and then this is so they're dealing with real issues there, and this is your shot at humor?
Yeah.
With all this bullshit going on in the world? Or how about people in, I think, was it Oregon, were just stabbed over a hate crime?
Because they were
and you want to post this?
They were defending a woman who, this guy was hurling racial epithets at this woman, a Muslim woman, and they go, hey, dude, stop. And they both got stabbed.
He killed both of them.
Yep.
Killed
He
both
has
of
no
them.
remorse. He was like in court.
Said, I'm a patriot. It's patriotism,
he's
not
a
terrorism.
crazy person.
He's
He had
crazy.
a history of
But you're
being
dealing with
crazy.
all of this, and this is what you want to post? This is what you want to put out in the world? Fuck you. That's it? Who advised you to do this?
She did. She didn't think.
There's a lot of moving pieces when you're doing this, though.
Yeah, it might
She has
be-
an agent. She has a manager. There's a photographer. Then when you do these things, it's not her
It took
and
a lot
one
of
guy.
planning, actually. That's a pretty realistic.
That mask,
Ed.
the blood, the picture,
Yeah,
her
you're right,
wardrobe, the entire team.
Very
Don't-
premeditated.
don't give her. No, let's not give her an out here. No, there's a whole team behind this.
Yeah.
She should fire everyone. Or if they told you no and you went along with it, god damn, man.
Well, not fire it, because if she fires everybody, she's not taking responsibility. She's responsible for that.
For sure.
She did that. So
How do you not have a friend who goes, God, I get it. I don't like Trump either, but that's a bad look, man. You've seen all the problems going on in the world. I don't know one person that's going to find this funny. Even Hillary Clinton was like, that's too much. What the fuck are you
Or
doing?
her daughter, yeah. Her daughter
Even her
was like,
daughter. Both of them were like, whoa, man.
Talking about killing the president? Fuck you.
The Secret Service, they're obviously on it, but
She lost a sponsor, Squatty Potty.
no, she's screwed, man. No one can get behind this. And Anderson Cooper, who's like her main, side piece, he put, for the record, I am appalled by the photo shoot Kathy Griffin took part in. It's clearly disgusting, completely inappropriate. Yet no one can get behind this, man.
No. Yeah, and I can just, even her face, and it's all for attention. It's all this desperate need for attention. So,
God,
all right.
that's the most desperate I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
God, dog.
Let that be a lesson. Using other people to prop yourself up.
I mean, lesson. Fuck. If you need that lesson, you should probably just go away forever, huh? If you need a lesson, that's not to do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, man. What else you got, Chin?
All right, this one, a guy who claimed his girlfriend at the time choked on his penis because it was so big, and that's how she died. That was his defense, and he's actually
And he got off.
found not guilty.
He got off. And he's going to show his dick and he said he didn't call the police.
He's 65?
He was humiliated.
Yep, and his chick
Was cleared of
60.
strangling Francisca Martinez, 60, in Florida. Claimed his girlfriend for 4 months choked to death on his large penis. So basically, she's deep thrown it, and he thought it was a good time. He admitted killing her, but denied it was deliberate, with Patterson's lawyer filing motion to show his penis to the jury.
To show how huge it
So
was.
he must have had a hoggo so.
Yeah. And I guess they found blood and semen at the scene, and he left her there on the bed. She'd been dead for 24 hours. I don't get that shit. He obviously for real killed her by holding her down on his dick. And that's murder, isn't it? I mean,
That
come
is
on.
probably how it happened, then, right?
That's
The body
murder.
showed no signs
She
of
couldn't
trauma
breathe.
and was surrounded by blood and semen stained
so
tissues.
he got off on killing her. With his
Yikes.
dick.
Patterson was arrested after he messaged his daughter and ex-girlfriend saying he did something bad. He said he choked Francisca, but his defense argued that he didn't say he strangled her.
And he got off. Huh?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Damn, this is some dark shit right now.
It's some dark shit.
That is.
He obviously held her down on his dong until she died.
If the entire jury was like, I get it, man. He must have the fattest dick we've seen.
Well, it's not
in a
about
long
his
time.
fat dick. It's about the fact that he held her down on it.
Yeah, but if it's big-
her natural reaction would have been to pull back when it's too much.
Yeah, but if it's that big, because if it was small, you have no. What? The lawyer's like, we can't argue.
yeah,
that.
but it was so thick. You mean?
Yeah, like if it's a big, it must have been a big old piece for him to show the jury and went, you know what, you're right. Think about that thing. To sway entire jury?
Yeah, but they didn't show his dick. I guess
No, they did. It said he had to show his dick to the jury.
They said they wanted him.
they wanted to. but
His
he didn't-
defense
it didn't come
wanted to show
that.
the jury.
It's
Like,
very
he,
interesting.
He
that
offered
got
to do
off.
it, but
it's
they
very
didn't.
interesting. They came up with a not guilty.
I
on that.
agree. He should at least do a little time, even in voluntary manslaughter.
No, but I
right?
mean, but again, like you were holding her down on your dong.
But they said no signs of.
struggle?
Yeah, nothing like
Well,
that.
because they're not
so-
looking at the back of her fucking throat. You know what I'm saying?
No, but if
We
she
know-
was
we know
choking, wouldn't she
died.
scratch his,
The
something,
signs
ass,
of trauma
his
are her
pelvic?
dead body decomposing for 24 to 48 hours before he called the cops.
But you would think if she was struggling, like trying to fight him off, he would have marks on his thighs.
oh, that's interesting.
her ass. Like she would put up a fight. She's just like going to be like, Oh, please stop.
Maybe she
Dead.
here's an idea. I mean, and this is very possible. They were into rough sex play. She got off on that, and she maybe they had done stuff where he would, because there are people who choke their girl, choke me unconscious or choke me till I pass out.
Me.
Yeah, all that shit. So people are into rough shit and crazy shit. So maybe they were doing that. Maybe he would, make her pass out on that he got off on that, she got off on that, and it went too far and she just died. That's possible.
Yeah. Oh, man. What else you got, Chin?
I mean, something happened. I mean,
I just saw this underneath it.
So I'm so hard right now.
This just
I'm
happened.
just kidding. It's fucked up.
Passenger tackled after trying to hijack a Malaysia Airlines plane.
Yeah, if you're dumb enough to try and hijack a plane these days, we all know how it ends. Everyone's jacking your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to get more than a rug burn on your head like I did.
Oh, man. When we're flying to Australia, hopefully I'm not an Ambien. I'm awake for it.
Nobody has weapons. They got some
sucks.
problems with you in close quarters.
I'm fucking up everybody.
Oh, they got some.
I'm say, Chin, get your camera out. We need to blast this out for the fans.
Well, if it's 6 dudes,
Six?
you're going to do
Goddamn.
some work, though.
Oh,
and
look,
they have
it's
no
from
weapons?
Melbourne.
They're all
You're
getting
doing
fucked
some
up.
work.
What'd you say, Chin?
Flight from Melbourne to Kuala Lumpur to Australia shortly after takeoff.
Well, okay. That doesn't make me feel good.
No kidding.
I have anxiety, Chin. Did you have to fucking bring this one up? A bomb scare. God damn it, man.
Hold on. How about this? What do you guys think about this? The bull that's in Wall Street, the sculpture?
Yeah.
So during the National Women's History Month, another sculptor put a little girl sculpture in front of it, like kind of defying the bull to show the power of women. So the original sculptor thought that was messed up, copyright, trademark infringement, because it's messing with his artwork.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right? So another sculptor was on the side of the main sculptor, and he put a dog peeing on the girl.
It's hilarious. It got taken down, though, in
love
like
it.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Though.
I love all of it.
They took it down in 3 hours.
I loved it. That's a war of art. That's a great. That's a war of ideas, of art, of imagery, creativity. It's not blowing people up,
Yeah.
cutting heads
I
off.
agree.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's funny, right?
Yes.
But they took that dog pissing on the lady down in like 3 hours because the original artist who did the bull was like, no, that's not. It's not it's not saying it's attacking people. It's intimidating the little girl, and the little girl stand like that. Fucked up the whole vision of the thing.
Yeah.
And then you guys put this female in front of this little girl.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. The guy that built the dog pissing on the girl, though.
The original guy is suing the sculptor of the girl, though, or whoever funded the sculptor of the girl.
The state.
Maybe. Well,
This story is it's kind of sad, but kind of nice. So this little kid had a birthday party. No one showed up to his birthday. And this is his 8th birthday party. His mom said that during his 6th birthday party, it happened before. And he was devastated.
Hey, Mom, quit inviting everyone.
So she's like, I can't have this anymore. So she drove to the local police station to ask if a cop could come by to celebrate his birthday with him. Then the whole squad came by with firefighters and everything else.
good man. Good
Damn,
man.
little homie has no friends.
It's
hey,
so
Mom,
sad,
quit
man.
throwing these goddamn parties.
God, that's
Thinking
such
your
a
kid's the popular
bummer.
kid in
As a guy
class.
with a kid that age, man, that's
Dude.
that's devastating. Your
At the
heart
end of
would
it, I
break
think
for
he
your
forgot
kid.
that his friends didn't come over for his birthday. They're probably not his friends. Kids are dicks.
Fuck, man.
But also,
or
Mom.
maybe she's a bad organizer.
Yeah, maybe she was like, wait, no, today, tomorrow. And the kids were like,
She's
listen,
like me. She's like
get
me
it
when she
together,
plans it
lady.
the day of. That's how I
fucked
would
up.
be. Hey, guys, we're having a party in a couple hours. Well, I'm on my way to Santa Barbara.
That's a
yeah,
bummer.
okay. Sorry, honey.
That's such a bummer. At least those police men saved the day.
Policemen and firefighters.
God, there's nothing worse, man.
That's
It's
yeah.
tough making friends. When I
When
changed
your
schools,
kid,
it
when
was
your
so
kid
tough
ain't
to make friends.
doing
man.
well, yeah.
I remember crying to my dad saying I didn't have any friends. You feel like a fucking weirdo, man.
Yeah,
You have
man.
no one to talk to.
Human
It's a
beings are
bummer.
social animals, man. Without friends, it's bad for your health, actually, to be isolated.
But hey, your mom, let's stop throwing these huge fucking bashes that no one's coming to, huh?
Yep.
Hey, your kid's not the fucking Great Gatsby. Let's relax on the birthday bash.
What was this study they just did about that where having friends is good for your health? Like it's
Did you really need a study for that?
I know.
Did you look for a
But
study
no, but
for
they
that?
say people from
This
communities-
just in, having friends is beneficial.
No, but people from
and positive for your
from
life.
tight communities, like they even when they practice unhealthy eating habits and stuff, smoke, they live way longer. which, you know, it makes sense. You have a support system. You're not as stressed. You're not as isolated. One of the biggest things that for old people is isolation, is loneliness.
Oh, when they lose their companion, or when they lose their companion, they die shortly after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need any studies for that. Yeah, friends are good.
Babies in hospitals, they have somebody that goes around and touches the babies when they don't have parents, right? Orphans and stuff. If you don't touch a baby, if you don't touch a newborn all the way through, they will die. They have to be touched. It's called failure to thrive. So they actually have to hire people to pick the babies up and hold them.
Yeah, there's people, that's their
crazy?
job. They pick up the babies.
Yeah.
Pretty cool job.
Yeah.
Love me a nice baby. What else you got, Chin? Is
Love
that
me a
it?
nice baby.
We got some more.
I'm a baby fan.
This chick, you know Huma Abedin?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Oh, that's a Wiener's girl?
Yeah.
Yep.
And she just divorced him, or she filed for divorce recently because he got convicted, or he actually had pleaded guilty to texting a minor, like sexting a
With the
15-year-old
baby,
girl.
wasn't the baby next to him, his baby?
Oh, his toddler.
I think that was
in
a
the
different
bed.
one.
She's hot.
He sent ones before.
Yeah.
Isn't she Hillary Clinton's
Yes.
head of
her aide, or
She was chief of staff or
She's
something?
a staff, yeah.
and
Campaign manager or whatever?
she brought him back home now.
Dude, I'll tell you
She's
what.
not giving up on him.
Wiener is the cockroach of human beings.
Dude.
That motherfucker, when he's down,
He will not die.
I bet he has the best stroke game in the business. He can do whatever he wants, and she keeps taking him back.
Well, she's got to be doing his job. She loves him. She fucking loves him. And that's impressive because that's twice he's fucked up and she's bringing him
That's
back
3
in.
times.
I say good for Huma. I say she loves a man. Fuck everybody. They're trying to make it work regardless. She's a forgiving human being. God bless you. And fucking Anthony Weiner. Woo!
He's a
You
degenerate.
are a bad motherfucker,
He's a
man.
degenerate, no doubt.
He's a bad motherfucker.
He must be doing something. He's bodied up
He's
for his
sex.
age.
He's sex crazed.
Dude, he's bodied up and has a piece on him. And something's
God.
going on here.
Amazing.
Because she cannot get rid of him.
They just signed for another year. He's moving back in.
Yes.
He's got to register as a sex offender, be part of the plea deal with the Manhattan. Whoa.
They have
Come
a
on.
super crazy ass place too. It's like $11,500 a month.
Yeah, that's Wiener, man.
Hey, he'll be able to go on a lecture circuit. He'll find his way back.
I'm going to vote him the next president.
That's tough. That's tough. But you know what? God bless both of them. They're trying to make their relationship work despite it all. Yes.
Yeah, he's a fuck up.
I love people that just do that, though. You know what I mean? Ah, fuck it. We love each other. She takes him back, the long-suffering woman. I'm impressed with her.
I don't know, man.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
You're a little too crunk about this.
I just like when people, they just can't stay away from each other, no matter what. That's love, man.
Yeah.
By the way, I
or
think
she has
I think
really
she's-
low self-esteem.
I think she's Arabic.
That's what I see.
And he's Jewish. It's like how it's like the age-old conflict finding a way through.
God, you're stretching
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You're stretching.
Wiener and Abadan.
See, I see Wiener being this
He ain't gonna
killer
stop.
sex drive, and he's not going to stop. I see her, she's killing it in her career, but has low self-esteem. Because any girl worth her salt's going to move the fuck on.
Or she blames herself maybe for the fact she didn't
Low
give enough
self-esteem, yeah.
attention
Yeah.
or sex or
Something's
whatever.
going on there.
Damn. Some people refuse to quit. I ain't quitting.
She's just scared maybe of the unknown. There's something going on there.
Something. Or hey, she's got a 5-year-old son. She wants her son to grow up with her dad. With his dad.
With her degenerate dad
Yeah.
who keeps taking dick
That's the
pics with
thing,
him
yeah.
in bed.
He's done a
This is
lot
a
of
horrible
bad
argument, B.
I don't know, man. I'm not there in that house. I'm not in their head. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
They're both
either.
intelligent people. They're making their choice.
Business-wise, they're intelligent. I don't know about social and life in general.
But dude, think about
They
him.
can't keep him
You're
down.
bringing me back in.
Have you seen the documentary on him?
No, I hear.
Oh, you'll love it. If you like him now, you'll love him. Watch that thing. I'm surprised he's not going to be president.
He's got a sense of humor and all that shit. Or is he
I mean,
just-
he's just a beast. Like, he's
He's a
nonstop.
beast.
He works like his ass off.
Yeah.
Likes
Yeah.
to fuck.
He likes to fuck.
That's what he does.
Hey, it's possible that he's a really effective, good guy who just likes to fuck, who can't help himself.
He's a sex addict.
Yeah.
That's what he claims.
There are a lot of people, food addicts, alcohol addicts, drug addicts. He's a sex addict.
Powerful man.
Yep.
What else you got, Chin?
All right, this is a pretty big douchebag. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but some random white guy, this is the guy right there. He was opening up a 7-Eleven door for this guy with cerebral palsy. And it seemed like he was a nice dude, right? He's holding the door open. And the guy with cerebral palsy obviously has a little bit of a stumble to his walk.
Is he drunk? Or no,
That's his condition.
Okay.
So this guy's
he's
making
making
fun of
fun.
him automatically, right? And this is just crazy. So he's making fun of him. So the guy comes back out, and the guy is imitating his walking right next to him. and then you'll see this. For no reason, clocks
What a
him in the
piece of
face.
shit. And that guy does
Yeah,
nothing.
a
with the
stranger
backpack.
walks by, nothing
The
happens.
guy with the backpack is the biggest pussy in this whole video. He does nothing.
And
Or his
finally,
friend.
A woman walks out, trying to figure out what's going on.
Damn, why did he punch him?
For no reason.
Wow.
So it turns out, this dude, the douchebag, he has such a horrible freaking rap sheet. He robbed from veterans' cemeteries.
Oh my God, we need to get
He's a total sociopath.
We need to get a hold of this guy and kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a total sociopath.
You saw 20-year-old C-Rope. What was he?
Yeah, so he robbed marked graves.
Put him in jail and see what happens to him. They'll fuck him up.
It was like completely unprovoked. It was just a douchebag.
He pleaded guilty to stealing hundreds of bronze flag holders from the vets' burial sites.
Yeah,
of
he's
two
just a
Pennsylvania
true
cemeteries.
piece of shit.
Nearly 250 flag holders
$10,000.
valued $10,000.
That's what a
recovered.
real piece of shit looks like.
And conviction for theft of a motor vehicle.
I hope they catch this guy.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, they got
Yeah,
him.
they got him. So
Man, the guys in there's a bit of structure in prison and jail. They're gonna fuck that guy up.
Hopefully,
most likely.
hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully.
someone
Hey,
does.
ready? Hopefully they fucking kill him. Like I see that guy and I'm like, do you really need to be alive? I mean, does he? Honestly,
I agree.
Let's
like,
be honest.
What good does he do the
Does
world?
a guy like that need to be alive? Because I hate to be murderous about it, but like if he like that's the kind of guy. If he died, I'd be like, oh, cool. Like, I hate
I'd
to
be
say
happy
that.
if he
I
punched
hate
that
to
guy
say
when
that.
he's walking off a car, hit him. That'd make me feel way
Yeah.
better about this situation.
I'm sure he's got something wrong with his brain, but I don't care. Like I don't care. I think
Sucker punch that poor guy, then you're stealing from veterans.
don't kill him, but put him away forever. Like where
Why?
he can
Why
just
not
be away
kill
from
him? I don't get it.
Yeah, I agree.
Taxpayers pay for this fucking piece of shit
Yep.
to live the rest of his days out in prison.
Who's going to keep doing stuff like that and worse?
Ugh.
And that's the stuff he's been caught for.
yeah.
What else has he
Yeah,
done?
exactly.
He does bad shit all the time.
Exactly. It's terrible, man. What else you got, Chin?
Fuck.
Let's
It makes
see.
me so crazy.
Ugh, that makes me feel sick.
This one, so a guy didn't do well on his test, and his way of trying to make up for it was to hold his teacher, her door closed, and say, "Please give me another chance to finish this
Sounds
test."
like a smart guy.
So
He's desperate. That's
he was
called
desperate,
kidnapping.
to retake the test, and that's basically kidnapping, right?
Yeah.
So he went to jail for that,
Did he really think that was going to work out?
He was desperate.
and then so you see here, he actually like fell on the ground, crying. When he was inside the room with her to make her change her mind to give him the
That
chance to
motherfucker
take the
wanted
test
an
again.
A so bad. I've never wanted anything that much in my life. My God, relax, man.
But now he's in jail.
I walked to my teacher, my history teacher. He gave me a C-. I had done no work on the paper. And I go, why'd you give me a C-? I was like, I should probably protest this.
Oh, they like
Like Liam, I go, why'd you give me a C- on this? And he goes, he was this really like distinguished professor. And he looked at the paper and he goes, I can't, he thumbs through it. He thumbs through my shit rag. And he goes like this. He looks at me. He goes like this. So I don't know why this is funny. He goes, because the paper is undernourished.
oh.
I was like, that's what I did. I go,
All right.
oh,
You're not going to argue with a professor.
Fuck off.
You've seen 1 million papers.
fuck off. I spent exactly 10 minutes on it because the paper is undernourished.
What else you got, Chin? That's
I got
fucked.
one more.
Like your brain.
Speaking of not giving up on love, do you remember this story from many years ago?
Sure do.
I
A
don't.
teacher, Valerie Letourneau, it was like one of the most famous cases. She was 34. He's like a Samoan kid or Islander kid. He was 13, and they had sex multiple times. They fell in love. She went to jail for like 7 years. When she got out, they got married.
What?
They had kids.
What?
Everything.
Why does she look 1,000 times better than him?
Yeah,
he looks like Tiger Woods' mugshot.
Yeah, he didn't look. He doesn't
Look at that
great.
guy.
Yeah,
He looks like pure shit. Meanwhile, she's flourishing.
Uh-huh.
She's a dime piece.
And now he wants to leave her.
When the fuck were these hot teachers trying to fuck their students when I was a kid? Did you ever have a teacher make it past that?
No.
Never once.
No, and I loved all of them.
Me too.
I was
would
like,
have done some
please.
work, man.
I would have done anything for a
Anything.
mature woman.
anything.
Oh, my
It's just a
God.
pass. No one gave me a fucking apple. Nothing.
Not a thing. Not a glance.
Nothing.
Not a glance. I remember.
I would have jumped through that fucking
dude.
Oh my
I
god!
remember being on an Earthwatch exhibition. I was studying orangutans in the middle of the fucking Indonesian rainforest with my sister, and there was a woman there. She was a scientist, and she was older. And I showed her how to do a wheel kick, and I was like, I was doing whatever I could. I'm in the woods.
Sold you out?
Yeah, my sister's like,
God.
he doesn't live alone. My dad pays for everything. He goes to college. My dad pays his rent. She just fucking outed me. I was like, she didn't give me shit. Then she was dating another scientist who was like 30 and 6'4". Fuck you,
They have
Brian.
2 teenage daughters now too.
Yeah, I have to correct myself. Did I say Valerie Letourneau?
No,
I
yeah.
might have
Mary
accidentally.
Kay
Okay, so
Letourneau.
Mary Kay Letourneau. Well, they finally
And his name is
separated.
Vili Falalua. Definitely
Definitely
Samoan. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and get a haircut, though, Vili.
Hey, Valley, is there any way you could do anything with your wardrobe before Entertainment Tonight came and snapped this?
Yeah. She's a doll.
Damn, yeah, she's a cutie patootie. Probably never working again, but super attractive
Yeah.
for an older
She
woman.
did time for love. That's impressive. She's a little older now.
She did
and
time, or
he's-
she ran out of
he's
options. Yeah.
So how old was she?
She was
34?
34. He was 13. That's kind of
Okay.
crazy.
Now, okay. So now.
Oh, 33 and he was 13.
And how old are they now?
Oh, now never
He's
mind. So he's
33.
33
Oh,
now.
bro. However, reports claim that the couple are actually splitting up.
Yeah.
They've been having
Yeah.
issues for a while now.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
They tried to work through them, but it didn't work. They're still committed to being good parents to their children. Yeah, no shit, it didn't work.
Yeah.
So he filed for separation, and then she
She
filed
must be
another
53 or something?
document to dismiss the separation. So she's super, like, she can't let go. They're like, you
hey.
can't really do anything about
Hey,
that.
she crazy.
She's just crazy with love.
Crazy for Hawaiian cock.
Crazy with love.
She crazy. That teacher crazy. Wonder what she.
That's tough.
That's a crazy love story though.
It is.
Yeah.
That's like from That's My Boy. If you ever see it with Adam Sandler, it's hilarious.
I was making my nephews laugh so fucking hard because my wife's going to be 40 in a year, and we were at dinner, it was the whole family, and I kept going, she's going to be 40. You know, like anybody over 40. And
Yeah.
they were fucking dying. So I was like, no, but I mean, I think we're going to work through it. And just because she's 40,
Replace her.
she's only 10 years younger than me. She still looks good, though.
Dang, look at that teacher though, man. He's a DJ now.
Looks like
He's a
it.
celebrity DJ.
Yeah, what is he doing? Anyway. Listen, man. 7 fucking years. 7 years. Well, he was 13.
Yeah.
She was 34.
That is
That makes
tough.
sense.
They have
Okay.
2 kids.
Yeah, that would be 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's 21 years older. That's a lot.
He thinks he's real fly in that picture. What else you got? Her teeth are not white there. What
That's
else you
it.
got, Chin?
That's
They
it.
sure
that-
aren't. That's got to
you
be
gotta
the
drop
lighting.
knowledge,
I
Joe?
do, but I got to pee.
Oh, you pee too.
Yeah. So here's my dropping knowledge. I want people to be aware of a very human tendency that all of us do, which is the fact that our feelings control and run our thinking for the most part, like our belief system. So we're talking about confirmation bias. Like, let's take certain, certain questions. Like, and I'm reading from this great article in New York Times I read, a magazine that I have a problem with, but. Like, for example, you hear a lot of like political disagreements on things like between liberals and conservatives, things like, is human activity responsible for global warming? Do guns make society safer? Is immigration harmful to the economy? You know, you get these questions, right? So they're complicated questions, but our point of view on those questions as human beings should change according to the evidence. But the fact of the matter is, most of us don't even listen or look at the evidence or accept the evidence. We don't change our minds.
Talking
for
about
the
being
most part.
open-minded.
I'm talking about being open to, new information.
That'd be open-minded, right?
Yeah, but also sometimes new information is presented to you where they say, it's basically like do you know what the expression empirical evidence is? It's a very important concept. Empirical evidence is what you base science on. So measurable evidence.
You hear a lot of
Right?
that in courtrooms.
Yes. And so a medicine works for somebody because you can measure that effect. Or a bomb works for that matter because you can measure its explosive detonation and all that stuff. So empirical evidence is very important. We should use empirical evidence for a lot of our point of view on things. And we should use empirical evidence a lot of times to make a decision based on where we're going to vote. Changing our mind is fine based on empirical evidence. But the fact is that we all suffer from something called confirmation bias, okay? And that's a psychologically, I'm reading this, but it's a psychological tendency to favor information that confirms your beliefs and disfavor information that counters them. Okay, we do it all the time. Yeah, we do. And so just this, my drop in knowledge is just take some inventory about what you believe, what you think, and pay attention to how much of it is driven by your actual feelings, your prejudices, your fears. Because the truth of the matter is, as I get older, I start to realize that more and more I don't know as much as I'd like to. I will tend to also, you know what else we do? We also kind of find ourselves cherry picking information to tell people what it is they actually want to hear. Doctors do this a lot, where they don't really want you to hear something bad. And it's really hard for them. Politicians, yeah. And we all want to hear, we don't want the fact that there's not real truth there. We do this when we buy houses, when we buy stuff, we spend too much money. It's like, I want the facts to run in my favor, so I'm going to believe what and listen to what I want, not what's all there. So just be aware of that. Take a little inventory. It's very fucking important.
B, you're going to be in Irvine, buddy.
You goddamn right I'm going to be in Irvine.
I hope that rash
June
is gone.
8th, 9th, and 10th, Irvine Improv.
Get tickets at tfatk.com. And then my ass is headed to Australia. There are only tickets left in Auckland, which is the biggest theater, but we sold the most tickets there. And it's almost, we're close to selling out, but you guys are the only ones not sold out. Auckland. And then the early show in Sydney that might be sold out. There might be some there. I'm not sure. tfatk.com for all those. Every other show on that Australian New Zealand tour is sold out. And I will be in New York on June 22nd at Gotham Comedy Club. Get your tickets now at tfatk.com. Bryan Callen in Irvine. Get them while they're hot. We are releasing TFATK summer teas coming up and tanks coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Fire and the Kid. We're out.